Hey guys, Shane Douglas here, Senior Vice President with ACN. I get questions all the time in regards to what is a coded plan and what is the difference between a coded plan like Stream Energies or Ambit or 5LINX and our plan, our Seamless Leadership Plan in ACN. So I want to take a few moments to compare the differences between the two plans and exactly how it works. So in many ways, our companies are similar, ACN and Stream, because we both offer services. Now, Stream offers energy in 8 states. They offer cell phone service through the Sprint network. They have digital phone service. They have protective services like credit card fraud and that type of thing. And they're open in the US. Now, in ACN, as you guys know, we have energy in 19 states. Gas and electricity, one or the other or both. We have cell phone service through the Verizon network or Sprint network. We have satellite TV through Dish Network and DirecTV. We have internet with all the major providers, home security, we offer digital phone service. We also offer merchant services as well, and we're open in 25 countries. And the reason that I say this part of it is that obviously in leadership programs like we're going to talk about right now, everyone has to gather customers. We're both customer acquisition companies. The more customers you acquire in both programs, the better. So that's good. But let's talk about the leadership plan by itself. Now, there's several ways to get paid in Stream and also ACN, but this leadership coded plan is pretty important because it really is the fuel behind building a large organization. So in Stream, when you join, you are called a director and you pay a fee to get started. Now, let's say that you join the business and you go out and you sponsor number 1 and number 2. And I put them in color codes here so that you guys can see the difference. But let's say these green dots 1 and 2 are your best friend Tom and your best friend Mary. So you brought them into the business, you've got them started, they've got some customers, and because they've done that, you have now promoted yourself to regional director. Now, that's a good thing, right? Because when you promote to regional director, you now start to receive these $25 bonuses on not 1 and 2's production, but 3 and 4's. And these dots are all people that have joined the business. So essentially what happens is you can make residual income on 1 and 2's production, your friends Tom and Mary, but you can't make bonuses ever on them, no matter how high you go in the compensation plan, because you have individual codes, and that's why there's those barriers between each title. Now, the next step for Stream is managing director. Now, when I bring in people, and for this example, I put 3 up there, I bring in 3 new business partners, we'll call them number 5, 6, and 7. They go out and start to build an organization. Now in Stream, I'm going to get paid a $100 bonus on every person that comes in and gets qualified in a set amount of time. Now, that's good. But the difference, and I want to make sure we understand this as we're going through it, is because you're in a coded plan, 5, 6, and 7 can only be the people who build organizations where you get paid. Now, whether you put 1 in there or you put 7 in there, it doesn't matter. As they start putting people in, you're going to get a $100 bonus until they promote. But if the guy in your regional code, 3 and 4, and your best friend Mary and Tom, 1 and 2, they do anything at all, you only get paid what that code allows you to get paid. So on Mary and Tom, you will only get your 5 levels of residual income. You'll get no bonuses. On 3 and 4, you'll get a $25 bonus until they promote to regional. Now you're in your managing code, now you get a $100 bonus, and then you move over to your senior director code, which is good, but now you got to go out and sponsor some new people in to start that code. And it's really important to understand that obviously you're building an organization of people who are gathering customers. As a senior, you make more money than you do as a managing director, as you do a regional director, and so on. The higher you promote in the plans, same with ours, the more upfront money you make when people go out and acquire customers. And that's important. But it's also important to understand the difference between the two plans, because in the coded plan, you have your people and where you brought them in. And we never know who's going to be our best person when we enroll somebody. In a coded plan, it'd be nice if they came at the end of the plan when you're at your highest position like national, because then you'd make the most money when they built a business. Hopefully they won't come in your director code in number 1 or 2 and build a huge organization, become the number 1 money earner, and you make no bonuses on their team ever. So now in ACN, here's the difference, guys. The difference is I start as a team trainer, I pay a fee to get started, I gather customers, and then I go out and I sponsor a couple people. Now, when I do that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to promote myself to the level of executive team trainer, which is our first leadership code, kind of like regional is for Stream. The difference is now, though, is I don't have a team trainer code anymore. everybody who's in that business, maybe it's just 1 and 2, they're going to slide over to my executive team trainer code where I can make bonuses when they do something successfully. So as they're bringing people in, now I'm getting paid a bonus on 1 and 2, and we'll just call them Tom and Mary again to make this simple. So now I'm an executive team trainer. I've met the requirements. I've moved on to executive team leader. Why is that important? Well, because my entire group, whether it's 3 people or 300, they slide over to my executive team leader level, which now means I can make a $100 bonus when they go out and put someone in the business and they gather the proper amount of customers in a certain amount of time. So understand that as your business begins to grow, whether I sponsor this red dot number 3, we'll call him Steve, into the business or not, if 1 and 2 started putting people in the business, I would make a $100 bonus on each one of their people, even though they were the very first people I sponsored in the business. So what I'm saying here is that when you have a seamless leadership plan, I can actually invest my time in the same people for a long period of time and not only benefit on the residual side, which is exactly what I want, but also benefit on the bonus side because I'm the one working with them. Everyone would agree that the longer someone's in your business, the better they're going to be, right? They're always going to be better than they were the first day and the first year and the third year. So we want to be able to build teams of people. Now, as we move on to team coordinator, notice I no longer have an executive team leader code or a executive team trainer code because my entire group slides over to my higher payout bonus area. Now, what I love about this is I'm getting to work with the same people, helping them promote so that they can earn more income. And at the same time, it's promoting me to help them along the way as well. Because more than likely, the team coordinator in our scenario is better at the business than someone who just joined. So as the people begin to come in, even under number 1 and 2, Mary and Tom, now there are new people that come in. Because I'm a team coordinator, I could make up to a $300 bonus every time someone joins their team and they gather a few customers. So I'm still essentially helping Tom and Mary build a business here. So understand that as you're moving through the plan, and like I said, Stream has more leadership available, executive and I believe national, and ours is regional director, regional vice president, senior vice president. But no matter what the case is, to get all the way to the top of the plan in ACN, it would take you 6 people. And they could have been the 6 people you sponsored the first day, as long as you worked with them and helped them to promote. So let's just take a quick look at the snapshot here of both plans. So look, I'm not here to knock Stream's plan. It's their plan, and they've been very successful, so that's good for them. But at the same time, as an individual, everyone knows that in the networking industry, the average IBO sponsors 2 reps. That's whether you're in Melaleuca, 5 Links, whatever, that's the average. So that means that if that's the average, and I come into Stream's leadership plan and I sponsor 2, I can never make any bonuses. I could promote to regional, but I would have to sponsor someone in order to get that code started. So I could make, residual for 5 levels. In ACN, you'd make 7 levels. But in our plan, with 2 people, you can go all the way to executive team leader. With 3 people building a business, you can go all the way to team coordinator. So you can see that it takes less people personally, each person, to promote. So you have the ability to, yes, there's great sponsors out there who go out and sponsor hundreds of people personally. But to me, I'd rather build the depth of the organization to have structure. So hopefully this alleviates a lot of questions between having a coded business where each person, where you put them in, that's where they stay, versus building long-term with someone and then moving through the program with you so that you can benefit as well. Hopefully this answers your questions. Of course, if it doesn't, you can call me anytime. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye.